SEC calls for comments on 3 proposed Ethereum ETFs. This is gaining strength, guys. This is gaining strength. Now, in my opinion, I don't think the SEC will. I don't think the SEC is going to approve this year. I think maybe next year. You know, they called for this before too, for ETFs, for Bitcoin ETFs. They kept delaying and calling for comments and delaying and calling for. I mean, they have done this game before, right? So I don't know if it's going to happen, but if it does, if somehow off chance because BlackRock or someone pushes it through, it's going to be enormous too, not only for Ethereum but for the entire market, because then people will look at what's next after Ethereum. What's the next coin that'll get its ETF? Hopefully, it'll be someone like Solana, but I think it's probably going to be XRP. I think XRP will be the next one in line, but I don't know what the demand. I don't know if the demand is there for XRP ETFs, but we'll see. We'll see. Van Eyck predicts that, you know, layer 2s are going to be outstanding and they're going to bring a boatloads of money. Well, that's true. I mean, if you look at this, Arbitrum, Optimism, Blast, Base have all been making crazy millions upon millions upon millions in revenue. Yes, in revenue, just from the trades that happen on chain, right? Manta's the only one that collects like nothing. I don't know how they're surviving, but basically they have nothing, right? But Arbitrum has been collecting billions in fees. So they're all making a good amount of money. So that's kind of interesting in case you didn't know that. Wormhole, you know, recently had an airdrop. So they're doing very well right now too. So they're kind of in the same space as Stargate and Axelar. They're just an interoperability chain, which is good. And then of course you have memes that are still doing fantastic. Here's another one. Yesterday I just talked about Meow that hit $700 million, about to break $1 billion. You have Boden now that broke in 500 million market cap. So man, memes are just outrageously hot. Okay, more and more and more are getting hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter. Remind you guys, Big Red is getting a MEXC listing. They're about 12 million today. That's pretty good. Just a side note, you guys know I'm part of Karate Combat IFC. So yesterday I saw Ryan, who is the CEO of Nazari, I believe. Huge account, huge guy. He wants to fight in Karate Combat. And Anatoly from Solana responded to who he should fight. And then I responded to Anatoly asking if he would fight Charles. And then Charles responded to me saying that would be a fun and tough fight. So think about that. Think about in the upcoming IFCs, we may get Cardano versus Solana fighting in the pit of the IFC. That would be absolutely crazy. That is crazy. Coinbase, their base chain, has been absolutely exploding to the moon with volume and with dApps and memes, and their Aerodrome Finance DEX is blowing up to the moon, all due to meme coins. There's not a whole lot of dApps actually on base. There's a few. I'm not going to say there's none. But all the volume, if it was measured, is probably 99% due to memes, right? It is definitely blowing up base right now. And so much so that Binance is like, hey, we need some of that action. So they're actually having a $1 million challenge to get meme coin creators to come on BNB chain, BSC, right? And of course, that follows Avalanche, who already did the same thing, okay? So, I mean, everyone is getting involved. They know, these chain knows, what really drives volume right now are the memes, right? You look at Solana, all the volume driven by memes. I mean, there are solid projects in Solana, but don't get me wrong. But still, most of the volume on Solana is memes. Same thing with Base. Same thing with Avalanche. Well, maybe not Avalanche. But a lot of these chains are definitely blowing up. So speaking of Avalanche, Big Red had an announcement today. They're going to be listed on MEXC tomorrow, a major SEX. That's pretty good. And you know what? They responded pretty well. Over 10 million today. So that's pretty good. What else is there? Trader turns 13K into 2 million within 1 hour with some new do not FOMO Meow. Yeah, not all the memes have the best names, but you know what? Sometimes it does not matter. It does not matter. 13K and 2 million. I think anyone will take that. Also, you got one that I checked out this morning, Meow, which is a cat coin. Went up. It's like $700 million. It's going to hit $1 billion soon. I mean, these are just, these memes are just going absolutely bonkers. Really, really bonkers. Even Jim Cramer says Costco is near buying level. And I don't know if he meant Costco the store or Costco hot dog, because Costco hot dog also jumped up to $70 million today. And they were at $80 million today. I mean, come on.